this video, we will learn how you can automatically create content with AI technology and share the same content automatically on Slack with your team. So here I'm going to add few blog titles in the Google Sheet, and the automation will pick the blog title from the sheet and will automatically create a content on the very same title using this OpenAI software. And once the content is created, it will send the same content link on the Slack to the team member so that they can edit the blog, they can review the blog, and then they can finally publish the blog. And to create this automation, I am going to connect to Google Sheets, OpenAI and Slack with the help of an automation software. And with this automation, you can entirely automate your content creation and content sharing part. If you also want to automate this scenario, just follow this video till end. So this is the website of that automation software, Pabbly Connect, with the help of which I'm going to connect my Google Sheets and Slack and OpenAI application. This is the URL pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link in my description box. Now first you will have to create your free account from this button. I am already an existing user, that is why I am clicking on sign in, then clicking on access now. And let me tell you, in the free account of Pabbly Connect, you will also get free tasks to test this automation, that too every month. Now once you will reach to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, you will have to click on this blue button, create workflow, and read the instructions. Enter workflow name here. So just provide any random name to your workflow. I have provided that auto create content via OpenAI and share on Slack with the team. Click on create and you will see two boxes in front of you, trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. Okay, when this happens, do this. Understand with an example. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application automatically. According to our use case, whenever the blog title is added in Google Sheet application, automatically create content via OpenAI application and then further send the same document over Slack to your team, basically in this Slack application. So we need to always select the applications in which we are setting up an automation. So here I am going to search for Google Sheets as my trigger application. And then the trigger event, I will select new or updated spreadsheet row. And you can see a webhook URL and few instructions are given here. So the idea here is we are connecting Google Sheets with the Pabbly Connect first with the help of this webhook URL so that the data which is available in the Google Sheet can be fetched into Pabbly Connect. How? Click on extension, go to add-on, click on get add-ons, and here we will search Pabbly Connect webhooks. So search for Pabbly Connect webhooks here and you will find the add-on here, and you will have to install this. It is already installed in my account, so for now I am going to close it. Okay, and now again click on extension and you will find your add-on, basically the Pabbly Connect webhooks option here. Okay, click on initial setup and you will find two boxes, two blanks. Once again it is asking for the webhook URL, so I am going to copy this webhook URL and will paste here in the webhook URL section. And the second thing, it is asking for the trigger column. Well, trigger column is always the last data entry column of your sheet. Well, in my sheet I just have a single column only, so I am going to of course add the same column, that is A. And what will happen, what exactly this trigger column do? Well, we specify the system that whenever a new data is arrived in this particular column, start triggering the step. Okay, trigger the step. Okay, now I am going to click on this button, but before that let me show you that Pabbly Connect is actually waiting for the webhook response. You can even read the note, log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission or record so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. But basically here the test submission means the adding of data in the sheet. Okay, so clicking on the send test and you will see this particular data will be sent. Test data sent successfully, best way to do the YouTube marketing. click on submit and come back to Pabbly Connect, and you can see the same response of your spreadsheet has been arrived in the Pabbly Connect. Let me even show you the details one by one. Okay, this is the blog title, best way to do YouTube marketing. Okay, this was the title. Let me close this. Okay, second thing is the all blog titles lead. This is the spreadsheet name. Well, let me check. Yes, it is the same. Here is the spreadsheet ID. This is the sheet name, sheet ID, trigger column, and row index. So the first step of our integration is done, which was connecting Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Now once you will connect your Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect, make sure to enable this particular setting. What is that setting? Send on event. Click on that and you will see that this particular setting will be enabled. Let me show you. You can see this tick mark shows that the setting is actually enabled. And what does that mean? It means that whenever now onwards you will add the data, it will keep on sending automatically to the Pabbly Connect. And this is how this automation is going to take place. Now further, I am going to send this blog title to OpenAI application so that the content can be created, content can be generated automatically. So in the action application, I am going to search for this openai.com, the OpenAI application, and in the action event, of course, the generate content will be the action event. But before I connect OpenAI with Pabbly Connect, let me show you what exactly OpenAI application is all about, how you can reach to the website, how you can create account, and how the content creation is possible in OpenAI. Open your browser and type openai.com and press enter, and this is how you can reach to the website. Click on API section and you will have to sign up here. I already have an account, that is why I am going to log in, and this application is all about generating the apps with OpenAI's powerful modules, and here AI means artificial intelligence. Okay, click on login. Welcome to OpenAI, and the instructions, the tutorials are also provided here. But first you'll have to click on this playground section, and as the name suggests, playground, we are going to actually play with the content, and it is really very interesting. Let me even show you the live example. Write a tagline for an ice cream shop. So here I am going to give an instruction here in a small line, and you will see the magic. How about I provide the instruction as write a story on cat. Okay, click on submit and you will see a story will be generated automatically. Once upon a time, there was a cat who loved to play with yarn. Every day she would find a new ball of yarn to play with. Well, yes, an interesting story has been generated automatically. How about I undo the last step and I am going to give one more instruction here. Okay, write a blog on makeup techniques. Okay, so I am going to click on this submit button again, and you will see an automated blog will be generated again with the help of this playground. And you can see the content creation is very easy and very interesting here in this playground in this OpenAI application. And let me show you the few settings which you will have to make before you make any connection. So first thing is the model. So basically you can choose any kind of model via which you would like to generate the content. I am going to choose this Vinci 002 because this is the most capable model in the GPT-3 series. Okay, second thing is the temperature. Read the instructions again. Control the randomness, so lowering results in less random completions. As the temperature approaches to 0, the model will become deterministic and repetitive. So if you will keep this value 0, you will get the repetitive content, more repetitive content. And if you will increase this value, you will get more unique content. Here I am going to keep the value as 0.7 in this particular section. Coming to the next part, it is actually the maximum length, basically the content length. You can see number of tokens is actually actually equal to the number of content, the maximum number of tokens to generate. Okay, request can use up to 2048 or 4000 content shared between the prompt and the completion. Okay, so I have provided the limit of 256 here. You can provide the content length, the maximum token length as per your choice. Stop sequences, enter sequence and press tab. Up to 4 sequences where the API will stop generating the further content. So just provide the 4 random characters and this will consider as stop sequence in your content, and whenever the system will notice this particular stop sequence, it will stop generating the content. Alright. Further, it is asking for the top penalty, controls the diversity via nucleus sampling. 0.5 means half of all likelihood weighted options are considered. The frequency penalty means how much to penalize new tokens based on their existing frequency in the text to so far. So it is basically decreases the repetition in the same line. Alright. Now the presence penalty, the best of, inject start text. There are few more settings available here. Just read the instructions one by one and do the settings as per your choice. But here I am going to show you one more example that how this stop sequence will actually work. So I am going to undo the last content, and here I am going to again give a prompt as how about write a reply to this comment. Okay, and here I am going to give a comment like your video is really very interesting. Can you also add these subtitles? So I have provided a prompt here and also provided a comment, and based on which it is going to generate the comment. So here exactly I will have to provide the stop sequence. Basically I'm telling the system that here exactly my content is actually ends. Okay, clicking on submit and you will see the result. Thank you for your comment. Yes, I can add subtitles to the video. So this is the reply of this comment which has generated automatically using this software. Now as you have understood the concept of this openai.com, coming back to Pabbly Connect, and let me connect the same. Click on connect, click on add new connection. It is asking for the token. Click on this particular link and it will take you directly to the page, and from here exactly I am going to copy this secret key, basically the token, and going to paste it here, and this is how you can actually connect your OpenAI account with the Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking for the model. Again I am going to select the Vinci 002 model, as I have just told you that it is actually the most capable model. Coming back here, next thing it is asking for the prompts. So here I want to generate a blog. So I'll have to provide two things for generating the blog. One is the title of the blog and second thing is the instruction, basically the prompt. So here I'm going to write a prompt as write a blog on. Okay, I have provided this particular prompt, and here I am going to provide the title of the blog. And do not worry, I'm not going to copy the title from the Google Sheet and paste it here. You can see the response of Google Sheet is actually present in this drop down. Insert the data from previous step. So we are going to map the title of the blog, and whatever the details I'm going to map here in these fields will be changed, will be replaced automatically as soon as the new data will arrive from the sheet. Okay, so this is the power of mapping, this is the power of automation. Okay, now it is asking for the maximum tokens. Well, you can actually provide as per your choice. I am going to leave it blank and then it will pick the default value. Select sampling type. So I have just told you that whether you would like to set the temperature or we would like to set the penalty, you can actually do the same as per your choice. How about I keep it as the temperature sampling only. Now it is asking for the sampling value, presence penalty, frequency penalty, subsequences. Well, again I am going to leave all these fields blank and it will actually pick up the default values. Alright, and if you are not sure that what exactly those settings are, you can actually read the instructions from here. Alright, going back to Pabbly Connect, and here I am going to click on this button save and send test request, and you will see the content, the blog will be generated automatically using the OpenAI application. And you can see the response is received. This is the ID, this is the object, this is the created model, and finally under this choices 0 text you will find your content, your blog. So basically the title of our blog was, let me check, best way to do the YouTube marketing. Coming back here and cross check whether the article has been generated on the same title or not. Yes, the YouTube marketing is a process of using the power of the video sharing website to promote your products or services. By creating and sharing the engaging videos, you can reach a large audience of potential customers and convert them into the paying customers. So yes, the blog, the content which we have just received in the response is actually on the same title which we have provided from the Google Sheet. So this is how the content creation process will be done. Now finally, I'm going to share this particular content with the team on Slack. But first, I will create a Google Docs and will save this particular content in that Google document and will share the link of that document with the team. So here, I will have to click on this plus icon, and here I am going to choose for the Google Docs because I want to first create a document here and then I am going to add the content in that document. You can see create a blank document, click on connect, click on add new connection, click on connect with Google Docs, and here provide the access of your Gmail account in which you would like to create this particular Google document, all right, in which you would like to save these articles. All right, click on continue. You can see the authorization is successful and Google Docs is connected. Now it is asking for the document name. So here I am going to provide the document name as the title of the blog, which I am going to map here from the Google Sheet response. Click on save and send test request, and now I am going to open the drive of my application of my Gmail. This is the drive. And let me check for the response, and you can see the response is received and it is clearly showing that the document has been created with this particular name. All right, going back here and let me search for the same. And you can see you created just now best way to do the YouTube marketing. Let me even open this document and you will see the document is blank. Now finally I am going to add the content which I have generated here. So how? Again you will have to click on this plus icon and here we will choose Google Docs application once again. All right. And this time in action event, I am going to choose append a paragraph to a document. Click on connect, click on, this time I am going to choose the existing connection, click on save, and finally it is asking for the document and the inserted text. Well, here instead of mapping this document from the drop down, I want the document name to be changed as per the new response received from the Google Sheet. So that is why I am going to enable this mapping button. I will delete this existing ID and here I am going to map the ID of my document. Well, this is the step, the latest step, the recent step which we have just made, and I am going to map the document ID from here only. Where is the document ID? Let me find it. All right, how about we search it directly from this particular section? And yes, in the last option you will find the document ID. So now onwards what will happen, as soon as the new document will be created from this particular step on the same document, because we have mapped the ID of the same document here, so on the same document the paragraph will be appended. And finally it is asking that what content you would like to append, what content you would like to insert. So again enter text or map data, click on this field and I am going to fetch the content from the OpenAI app, basically OpenAI step, and this was the content which I have generated. Going to map the same, click on save and send test request, waiting for the response. All right, so the response is also received. Going back to my Google Docs and waiting for the article, and yes, you can see the whole article, the whole content has been added here automatically. So finally this particular step has been completed where I have created a document and inserted the random content. Now finally I want to share this with my team. So firstly I'll have to change the permission because currently this is actually private to only me. So how I am going to do this? Click on this plus icon and here I am going to choose Google Drive as my action application. And in the action event, you will have to search for the, let me show you, share a file with anyone. This is the action event you will have to select in order to change the permission of your sheet. Here again I am going to select the existing connection, click on save, and finally it is asking for the file ID. Again I am going to enable this mapping button, delete this existing ID and will map which particular ID. You tell us the ID which I have just generated, basically this particular document. Here is the ID. Click on this button, save and send test request, and waiting for the response. Alright, and you can see the response is received going back to this particular document, and let me check for the permission. Alright, let me close it and let me check for the permission. Yes, anyone with the link, the permission has been changed. So finally, now we can easily share this particular document with anyone over Slack channel with our team. And let me even show you the URL which exactly we are going to send to our people, basically the PDF URL. Okay, you can see here the export links application /PDF. Let me even open this particular link and let me even show you in the new tab. Okay, it is getting downloaded as the PDF file and it should be the same file which we have generated. Let me open the same, and yes, it is the same file. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, and now I am going to share this PDF link with my team over Slack channel. So that is why I will click on this plus icon and here I will search Slack as an action event, and in the action event I am going to select for the send channel message. Okay, I have selected the same. Click on connect, click on add new connection, click on connect with Slack. Now it is asking for the token, so either you can use the user or bot. Well, you can visit the link and see the difference in between the user and bot, and based on your requirement you can select the same. Well, in my case I want to send the channel messages, so that is why I am going to select this bot. Okay, so let me copy and paste the same, or I can even write it directly. Click on save, and this is how you can connect your Slack account with the Pabbly Connect. Alright, click on allow, and you can see the authorization is successful. And let me even tell you that I am already logged into my Slack account in some different tab. Now it is asking for the channel. So let me first take you to my Slack application, and you can see I have various channels in my account and all of these channels are visible. But here I am going to select which channel. Basically I have created one for the blogging team. Okay, let me show you. Let me search it directly. Okay, blog. Okay, you can see this is the channel which I have created, blogging team. I am going to search for the same here. All right, and you can see this is the channel. Now it is asking for the message, basically what exactly the message you would like to share with your team. So I have already created one message in my notepad. Let me show you. I'm going to copy this and will paste it here exactly. And firstly I am going to do the formatting of this message. Let me first do that. So I have corrected the formatting of my message. Let me show you the text, the message which I have prepared. Hello team, I have just created content for the blog. The title of the blog, well, here I am going to map the title from the response. Let me first minimize it so that you can see it clearly. Okay, I am going to map this title of the blog from where? From the Google Sheet response. Okay, remember we have added the title in the Google Sheet. Best way to do YouTube marketing. And in the in place of the link of the blog also I am going to map the value from where? From the Google Sheet, from the Google Drive application step. Okay, so I am going to search for that link directly with the PDF, and this is the PDF URL. I have mapped the same, and mapping is all about changing the values. As soon as the new values will arrive here, these values, these links will be changed, will be replaced automatically automatically. All right, and these are the points I'm going to share with my team, that they'll have to first review the article, do the proper formatting, check the grammar. Once it is approved, publish it on the website. And for images, they can ask for the and for images you can ask for our designers from content team head. So this is the message along with the content link and the content title I am going to send on my Slack. In case you have any image URL, you can map the same, but in this case I do not have anything image, all text, keep it blank. The bot name, the bot icon, auto expand links, well, I am going to leave all these fields blank. Okay, finally I will click on this button, save and send test request, and wait for the response. And you can see the response has been received and it is clearly showing that the message has been sent. Go back to your Slack channel, and this is the channel. Let me open the same and let me check whether the message has been arrived or not. Yes, the same message which we have just created has been arrived. Hello team, I have just created content for the blog. The title of the blog is this, and this is the link of the blog. You'll have to do the following changes in the blog from content team head. Let me even cross check this particular document whether it is the same document or not. Well, yes, it is the same document. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, and this is how, with the help of automation, with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can automate your content creation and content sharing part. So what exactly we have done? Firstly, we have added the titles in the Google Sheet and fetched those titles in Pabbly Connect. Then with the help of OpenAPI, we have generated the content automatically with the AI technology. And once we have the content, we have created a blank document, and in that blank document we have added our content which we have generated via this application. And finally, after changing the access permission of the very same document, we have shared it on the Slack with the team, that too automatically. And once you will create this automation inside Pabbly Connect, you do not have to do anything manually. You can simply close Pabbly Connect, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. In case you want the link of this particular workflow which I have created in front of you, I'm going to share this particular shareable workflow link in my description box. From that, you can directly clone the same workflow into your account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.